Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas 2022. My name is Carrie, otherwise known as Colorado Knits. You can find me all the places as Colorado Knits, Instagram Ravelry. Hello at coloradoknits.net is my email, and my website's coloradoknits.net. Today is Friday, December 9th, 2022. I'm going to recap all of my Vlogmas stuff for the 8th and 9th. And by Vlogmas stuff, I just mean stuff that came in Advent kits because my life's pretty darn boring, so I don't really do like that whole thing where I share my whole life with you because there's nothing to share. Let's see. If you're new here, this one hopefully will be quick and easy. I am going to do a regular podcast hopefully next week because I have a lot, hopefully I'll have a lot of finished objects, but we will see. I've had some tight deadlines at work, so I haven't been able to knit as much as I want, and then I realized I have to finish another project before I can knit stuff for me. So let's get right to it. I'm going to start with the non-knitty stuff. So let's start with Bath and Body Works. For the 8th, I got a little hand sanitizer carrier thing, so you could put the hand sanitizer that came in, which is great because I don't have one of these that fits a Bath and Body Works, and I have a ton of Bath and Body Works ones I got at a sale. And then today I got Mary Cookie hand soap. I bought a bunch of hand soaps again at a Bath and Body Works sale like 6 months ago, and I wash my hands all the time, but these things last forever. So I think it's so funny they're seasonal because I never have the organization. I'm not that person who decorates my house in mid-November for the holidays, and then like my friend's mother swaps out the toilet paper. She has Christmas toilet paper, not just toilet paper like covers. She goes and orders Christmas toilet paper. So I'm not that person. So I feel like I just swapped out our stuff for like Strawberry Snowflake, and now I've got Mary Cookie, but it's vanilla-y, so you know that'll go probably by my sink in my bathroom. And my husband always just uses like the regular soap. Like he doesn't like the frou-frou soap. So, and then the lip balm from Burt's Bees is Mint Cocoa, which that's either going to be awesome or it's going to be awful, because a lot of times when you do chocolate flavors, they're not good. So clearly I'm not gifting any of the lip balms because I'm using them all. It's minty. I can taste a little bit of chocolate in there. It's not ridiculous, so that's good. Now we'll get on to the yarn accessories. We'll start with Slip Stitch Studios, and I will start by saying she made it very clear these are not all yarny accessory things. They're just things that she makes. On her website, you can find all sorts of stuff that isn't yarn related. She does aprons, she does water bottles, she does all sorts of stuff. So today is a cute little lanyard holder, but you know, you could put something else on there like your snips to put onto your knitting bag or something, so that's cute. I don't leave the house, so I don't have a badge anymore, so I don't really need a lanyard holder, and that's okay. And then number 9, sorry for the crinkles, number 9 is going to be a bag of some sort. Ooh, love it. It's like a big Notions pouch, and it's in this great, oh, just love the polar bears. I was stupid to get the polar bears. I think I will probably go spray this today with Scotch Guard because I can't have nice things. I'm not really good about keeping white things white. I've said that before. So I'm gonna move the camera because again, our funky little camera thing. This is metallic, so I don't know if it's recyclable. You can comment below if you think it is. It's gonna go behind the trash and the recycling until I find out if it's actually recyclable. So that was Slip Stitch Studios. Now we'll go to Katrinkles and her accessories. Number 8 is an envelope. Oh, super cute. Little Katrinkles stickers. Very cute. Oh, pretzels, yarn, cats, all the things. So very cute. I just got a new pattern holder thing, one of those magnetic pattern holder things. I need to sticker it up. So that's perfect. And number 9 feels like it's a little one, so it feels like it's gonna be a stitch marker, to which I say bring all the stitch markers. And it is, and again, I don't have my glasses on, but it is journal everything. So super cute, journal everything. And that goes along with the bookmark that was for day 7, maybe? Now we'll get into yarny goodness. Let's recycle those envelopes. I'm gonna crinkle a little. This is from Jen's study, and I tried to take it out without really looking at it so that it doesn't crinkle too much. And this is cornbread and honey. Love cornbread and honey. Look at this blue. That's presenting fairly true. That is absolutely gorgeous. I could have a whole sweater in that. Might be going to the cornbread and honey website today. And then day 9. Day 9. Lots of recyclables. Actually, I'm just gonna reuse them. Dye Lot Studio, also in a variegated blue. It's got a little bit of teal in it, and look at that, there's like a tiny bit of like rust, looks like coming through there, so super cute. And those are gonna look great in the blanket, which is downstairs in my office. I was almost caught up on the blanket. I am working on day 7 when I had to work on the Christmas stocking for my friend, and it's been a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be. Next, we'll go to Jennifer Green, who is my other swap partner. And she did not name her dyers, which is totally fine, but it's very funny. These two are very much in consort in the colors they chose for me. Here we have day 8, and it is an aqua blue with, again, some brownie rust in there, little green, super cute. I'm really thinking about doing the Party Cardi by Amba O'Brien with all of these. I still haven't gone back and opened 1 through 5. I'm keeping them all in their little things, and they're all wound. So gonna see what they look like when I pull them all out after this Advent debacle of my knitting room is done. And day 9 is this beautiful lilac. Love this color. I feel like it ought to smell like lilac because it is such a perfect shade of it. You might say lavender. Lilac was the first thing that came out of my mind. I don't know. It's not presenting quite right. My lights are a little yellow, so, but that's gorgeous. I kind of wish I knew who the dyers were, but I'm kind of glad I don't, because right now I'm gonna go check out Cornbread and Honey and see what the heck this is and order a sweaters quantity. Do I need a sweaters quantity? Absolutely not. And then finally, we will go to Always Be Kind Yarn, Laura, who again does not sponsor this podcast. So 7 was white with bright neon blue speckles. Here you have that neon blue speckle, but then you have this nice tonal icy blue with the little blue Christmas light stitch marker. And day 9 you can see through the wrapping, and this is gonna be, she knows, I don't even like green, but I love neon green. It's weird. And sorry for the noise in the background. I got the laundry going because it's Friday, and if I do laundry every day, that's the joy of working at home. Don't spend my weekends doing laundry. So super neon green, but it's a tonal green. And then look at that, just a little pop of that blue that gets carried over throughout this entire section of the Advent. So cute. Also, I'm putting these in a little jar on one of my bookshelves, and they're so cute together. Again, metallic. If you know, this has glitter in it. I don't recycle it because it has glitter in it, but I just don't know. It seems like maybe that would get filtered out, but it's also, to me, kind of like a microplastic. I don't know. It's going behind the trash. So if you're a recycling guru, also my county is really crappy with recycling, what we can and can't. They've gotten a lot better. So those are all my goodies. I do want to talk about the Advent stocking that wasn't really an Advent stocking, but so my friend a right-handed knitter. She knits the most beautiful knit stitches. They are the most consistent and perfect knit stitches. I am ashamed at how poor my knit stitches look compared to hers, and I'm really hoping I can say this will block out. I'm also a super tight knitter, so I was a little taken aback that I'm not even as tight of a knitter as she is. This was knit on a US 7, a 4.5 millimeter needle. And I knit tight. So when I started working on it, I went up to an 8 and I frogged all that. And now I'm doing it on a 7, but you can see this giant difference in gauge. And also look how slovenly my stitches are. They look awful. I'm not gonna go down to a 6 because I already have ripped this out once. And I'm on the hat for Santa, and I'm about to add in where we start working with like 3 and 4 colors. You can see there was a little detail work. I thought about duplicate stitching and then I said, forget that. And I frogged her whole thing. Not the whole stocking. I frogged all of her, I want to say intarsia, but when I looked at it, she didn't do it as intarsia, and bless her heart, it looked like, I posted a picture on Instagram, it looked like she knit it and then threaded across and then came back and knit the details later. I don't think that's what happened. I think that's just how I tore it out, and she didn't catch any of her floats. But she had these giant floats across this entire thing, and even though they were loose, they scrunched the entire thing up. So I am working on cleaning it up a little. It's not great, it's not bad. You know, it's color work, and yes, it's gonna block out. And compared to what it was, it looks a little bit better because, again, it's not trying to do stranded knitting flat, which is really hard. It is some stranded knitting, but it's really intarsia. So you can see she wrapped some of her stitches, but she wasn't, when she'd wrap a stitch, she'd add a stitch. Which I totally understand. I am hoping and praying that my gauge is going to have enough yarn. If not, I will have to tear back. But I'm pretty confident I'm gonna be okay. I'm almost done with the red, so knock wood. I keep wanting to knit this at night, and I did a Christmas stocking last year, and I just sat down. I had an afternoon where all I had to do was be online for work. I didn't have to write anything or do anything. So I literally sat there taking phone calls and working on a Christmas stocking, and I got it done basically in a day. And I need like 4 hours of concentrated time, and I have that after work every day, except Penny doesn't let me do it. Penny is insisting that I sit next to her every day. I have to sit next to her every night after work. She sits in my office during the day and I sit right next to her, and she gets a lot of me. I mean, we go for walks, we go outside, we get treats, we do all the things, but she has to be right next to me at 5 o'clock. And then my husband comes home at like 6. She still has to be next to me. Like if I go to my office, which is just off of the kitchen, and she can't see me, she starts barking. I have created a monster, but she is a monster who walks, who picks herself up, her rear legs work. If you've followed me for any amount of time, you know she was literally on her last legs 7 weeks ago, so we are very happy about that. So that's all that's going on here. Like I said, work's been a little crazy. I have a deadline of today. My old company got a hold of me and was like, hey, can you turn around a grant really quickly? And by really quickly, they wanted it by today. So I did it by yesterday. I talked to my old boss on Wednesday at 2. I then worked Wednesday night on the grant and got it to him by Thursday at 10. And just pushed it out, and it was like easier than doing my current grant work. And I think that's just my ADHD procrastination brain. So now I have a deadline for a grant for my current company today. And I'm looking forward to writing that, honestly, and getting it off my plate because it's the last grant of the season. And then I can just be working on 2023. So I hope you are all doing well. Very excited that the Marriage Equity Act is on the president's desk here in the US, protecting same-sex and interracial marriages, because that shouldn't even be a question. And otherwise, I hope your December is going great. We are now more than a quarter of the way through it. And I have a surprise for tomorrow, hopefully. We'll find out when the mail person comes, mail lady. I know it's a lady, but when the mail carrier comes today, hopefully I have something very exciting. Be good to one another, knit the good yarn, knit it up. It does you no good sitting around. And spread kindness like confetti, because that shit gets in the carpet and you can never vacuum it up. Take care, everybody.